You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. There's tension and palpable tension as thousands of people elope the state of Anambra while over 500 tickets were refunded to them. Many feared death over election threats in Anambra State. In the early hours of yesterday, Thursday 4th, 2021, people were captured in their large numbers eloping from Anambra State. This was owed to the aftermath of the recent crossfire that occurred between the Nigerian soldiers and Eastern Security Network on Friday, 29, 2021 at Ekulobia, Agwafa local government of Anambra State, which claimed the lives of over one soldier and 4 members of Eastern Security Network. The popular roundabout Nnewi in Nnewi, Anambra State, as a very big commercial arena with lots of businesses. Ventures lacked vehicles to convey this large number of population to their various states, starting with Lagos Park, Eastern Mass Transit, Aqua Ibom Park, and beyond. Refunded over 500 tickets to passengers, hence there were limited vehicles at bus parks. However, in an interview with one of the passengers, he said, "I am perturbed by the evil orchestrated by a group of people in the state at the moment. We are yet to recover from the exchange of gunfire between the Nigerian soldiers and according to them, they said ESN last week Friday at Ukolobia yet. There have been a lot of threats over the forthcoming Saturday gubernatorial election in the state, and we are not ready to die in another man's land." That is what this so-called passenger have said. Now the government of Buhari they are trying to change the narrative, saying the soldiers and the ESN. Well, I would say the Eastern Security Network and also the indigenous people of Biafra are not even aware of this incident, let alone mobilizing themselves to fight the soldiers. Because as it is, the IPOB, Biafra, ESN, since President Muhammad Buhari has prescribed them being terrorists, they are on a low key. They have laid low, and nothing of such called ESN is in existence, let alone fighting soldiers. What we have is the mercenaries, or rather the unknown gunmen that were produced by some politicians or by this same Buhari's administration or cabinet to disrupt the peace of the state, and also because of the hatred the Hausas or the Fulani have for the Igbo people. And now you are saying Biafra should not take place and see the genocidal attack on the people of the East, and you are telling us you still want an election. What I'm saying in essence is that since the Biafra or the IPOP, or better still the Igbos, are not ready for election, so why bother on bringing up the governorship election? Even if you want to the election to hold, it should be free and fair, and also there should be persuasion from the people that wants to come out to vote. And as it is, they believe we have not settled what has been on ground from this past administration, either from the governorship election or the presidential election. Now you are bringing up another. Since the NSAS protest, Nigerians or the youth are still in that dilemma. They are still wondering why would the government shoot at sight on those that were protesting. And in other words, it seems in this country protest is a sin or is a crime, and it's not under the constitution that you cannot protest. You can protest as it is embedded in the Constitution of Nigeria. So you have freedom of protest. You can protest, and government should come to your aid and listen to your plight. Except the Constitution, good luck was using is not same as the one Buhari is using now, because Buhari has thrown deaf ears to the cry of the masses, concerning security, economic, and also the dollar, which has climbed a whole ladder, and is not yet dreaming to come down. From comments shared by good people of Nigeria, and from their reactions, someone says, I know say Malam Aboki no go wrong, because if they die and sacrifice them, they go straight to heaven. Okay, that is what it is. Keep indicting the ESN, but at the end, Biafra will come. That is someone saying, I have come to the conclusion that the Eastern Security Network are being sabotaged by this same government using propaganda. Otherwise, are they multiplying in geometrical progress, that you kill 10 today, 5 tomorrow, and 4 next tomorrow, and yet they are everywhere. Please, federal government should leave Eastern Security Network alone, or rather should leave the Igbos alone. Well, it has been said, gun battle between the soldiers and unknown gunmen, not between ESN, because ESN we would never have done such. Nigerian soldiers cannot even face ESN. That's what this person is saying. Either Nigeria government can face ESN or not. I believe they really believe that there is nothing they can do to this present administration, because they are indicting them the more, and changing the narratives. They that call themselves the so-called sponsors of this so-called hoodlums that were being given shirts and given ESN Biafra is scripted attire. So when people see them, they say they are hype up on their ESM. The United Nations shouldn't let us have referendum to know those who still believe in Nigeria as a country of their choice. Associations should not be by force, which is true. So let Biafra go their separate ways, or Yoruba Nation, whichever way. Well, I don't blame anyone to try to get away from the state. Hence, the federal government has decided to turn election into war. If this kind of preparation was made with this number of military and weapons deployed for the northern Sambisa forest, Boko Haram and bandits would have been a history. It is unfortunate that the government is making a case where there is no case, what a misplaced priority. That is what it is, and I would say the government of Buhari now trying to force people to vote. In other words, what this simply means is that they want to force people, or force the eastern part of the country to believe in their Sharia law and to take over their land. It's very clear that the herdsmen that are perpetrating evil are being sponsored by this government, and this government has not even debunked the fact that they are in support of these so-called land grabbers that are called Fulani herdsmen. You can see election day has not yet come. People are trying to get away, because they know that it will be tit for tat and war for war. Well, APC administration has really failed Nigerians woefully. There is no one Nigeria, there is no equity, there is no true federalism. What we have is the government of Fulani, for the Fulani and by the Fulani, period.